Unit 1 review question number 32. Paulo uses the quantitative reasoning process to build a budget while he is going to college. He worked hard over the summer and saved $3,703.30 to live on during the next 2 semesters of school. Paulo will receive a scholarship each semester for $822.40. If he plans to use up all of his savings while at school, how much money can Paulo spend each month, on average for things like groceries, entertainment, and miscellaneous items? Assume two semesters equals 8 months total. Also assume Paulo has no other expenses than what he has listed here. And we're listed scholarship for each semester, $822.40. Tuition and books cost per semester, $1,900. Housing cost for a 2-semester contract, $1,225. If he has money left, what is the average monthly amount Paulo can afford to spend each month? If he is overspent, what is the average monthly amount Paulo will be in debt each month? Indicate this with a negative sign, and round your answer to the nearest cent. Over on the right, I've written out some of the information gleaned from the problem over here. He has savings of $3,703.30, and he will receive a scholarship of $822.40, and he has some expenses. Tuition and books is $1,900 per semester, and housing for a 2-semester contract is $1,225, and we're just looking for his cash flow. We have 2 options we can go about doing this. The first, we can find the total for the 8 months and then divide everything by 8, or we can divide everything per month and then add up and subtract as we go along. It really doesn't matter, so I'm going to go ahead and do both. So the first one, I'm going to do the monthly. Right here, he has saved this for his whole year, but a whole year for him that he has to spend throughout all of his school year is 8 months. So we're going to take this amount here and divide it by 8 because he has this saved up for his spending that he can do within those total 8 months. A scholarship each semester. 8 months is the total for both semesters, so he gets to spend, or this is how much he gets for 1 semester, which is 4 months, and I can take this and divide it by 4 because that's because we're looking at the monthly amount. Down here for tuition and books, again, this is per semester, so we can take this one and also divide it by 4. The bottom one here is housing for both semesters, so this one is for the entire thing, and so we will divide this one by 8. Now we have the total income and the total expenses per month, and I can find the cash flow by adding up all of the expenses and adding up all of the income and subtracting the expenses. So I'm going to do equals, and I'm going to cell reference all of the income and add. And then I'm going to cell reference by subtracting the expenses, minus, and press enter. I could have also found the total here, and then subtracted both of those. So many different options, but this tells me how much money per month he has, and in this case, because it's positive, he actually has $40 he can spend every month on all of his miscellaneous options. If you weren't comfortable doing that per month, we can take the total and divide that by 8. So here we can find the total for all 8 months, which will be just this. Now the next one here, to find for the entire school year for him, because this is each semester, we can take this amount and times it by 2 because he has 2 semesters for the year. Over here, just like before on the tuition books per semester, that means he spends this both semesters, and we'll take this number and multiply it by 2. Again, housing for 2 semesters, this one, it is the exact same amount. We don't have to multiply anything to find for the entire year. So this is his total for all 8 months. So when we find the ending, we'll have to divide this by 8, so that'll tell us the total. So again, we're going to come down here and I will add the income, add, and subtract the expenses. And remember, this is for the entire 8 months. Because we want to know his monthly budget that he can spend or cash flow, we'll take that amount and divide it by 8, which is okay on these cases because I've already taken care of the entire year for everything. And again, we have the same answer of $40.39. And we can put this here, rounding to the nearest cent, $40.39.